Ci cerco. Welcome back, everybody.
And that's us.
That's us. Welcome to the Paupergeddon Winter Edition 2024.
Round 4.
Round 4.
Yeah.
Of course.
Who do we have? Gabriele.
A great.
I'm Andrea, and he's Gabriele, and this is Alessandro, ovviamente.
Better known as Sapo.
Yeah.
A huge special guest.
Is that me?
No. We have a very special match that both are 3-0, and we have Nicola Kordeschi with Gruel Initiative versus
Turbo Initiative. Yeah.
Giacomelli Stefano with the Walls combo. So it's
That's gonna be a fun matchup.
Yes.
But what can we expect? Like anything,
A
I
lot of
guess.
fireworks.
Yeah.
Just for sure. Wolf's Combo is the deck that Nicola Kordeschi
Played in the last game, yes.
Yeah. With really great results, right?
Yeah, until the beer
Kicked in.
kicked
Yeah.
in,
Yeah, beer sometimes does that.
The
But
performance is highly.
now, for real, this matchup, me personally, I've never seen that.
Okay, I think that it's important for initiative player to drop initiative max turn 2.
Mm-hmm. Like as quick as possible.
As quick as possible, it's very important, and then to try to go as many fast as possible to win through damage, and not give the Walls combo player the time to find the combo and win, because it will be very important to in game 2. In game 2 to find removal and to see how many removal
I don't think that
initiative plays.
these two decks are has a lot of interaction in the main deck.
Yeah, I
right?
think that both of them just go straight to the point as fast as possible,
Yeah.
if I think about that. And I've never personally seen Rule Turbo Initiative. I've seen iterations of Mono Red Turbo Initiatives, and, well, back in the day, Mono Black or Blue Black, but that's something else. I don't want to talk about that. I've seen Walls Combo, actually, and it's a pretty fast and consistent deck nowadays, and I want to see this. I want to see who's
this turn
faster.
1. Oh my gosh.
Right.
Yes.
Oh,
4
let's
mana
go.
to 1.
Turn 1 Monarchy. Let's go.
Crimson Fleet.
Is this Pilgrim gonna be enough to recoup the card advantage?
Is this fair, Pauper?
Is this Pauper anymore? Is this Legacy?
If there's an Axebane Guardian on turn 2, there will be a chance by.
Yeah, that's gonna be fair, I guess.
Let's see, but I think it will be an overgrown battlement.
Yeah. And a pass. Why not attack? Well, there's a pirate, and it's 5-2 and ready to go.
Okay, we see an Ikori Voodle out.
So for those of you as me that have never seen this deck before, what is its aim? Let's say doing this particularly, like dropping a 4 or 5 drop at least on turn 2 at max. Like having Monarchy or the Initiative or both of them is gonna be like the most top priority for your gameplay to carry on the game, because the deck itself, pre-boarded, has not that much interaction, if not at all. Like no bolts, nothing. Not that bolts would work like wonders against the Walls deck, but it can do something against the 1 mana, the 1 mana accelerators, I'd say. And Walls Combo on its side instead wants to go fast as well, but the difference between the two decks is that Turbo Initiative is pretty all in on rituals and stuff like that, and can put a lot of board presence on the board with Kuldotha and
in the
Bushwalker
fastest way
in the fastest way
of the metagame,
possible.
I think.
Yeah. Instead, Walls Combo aims to combo out, so win in a 1-turn kill or something like that.
Yeah.
And they're both pretty fast, I guess. Maybe the Turbo Initiative is a little bit faster early game because its game plan revolves around rituals
it's faster, but the initiative turn 1 it's not a win con.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a win move. It's of course one of the best move you can do in the Pauper metagame, of course.
Yeah, it might take a couple turns more for the Walls player, but once it goes off, you cannot stop it if you then specific interaction against that. So yeah.
Okay, is okay with audio? Give us a feedback, please.
For the audio, I think that in this matchup, Waltz combo has the capacity to win in one turn.
Yeah.
When he deploys an infinite combo, he can win on one turn. Instead, the Guru Initiative deck needs many turns. Now let's see how is the if in
Right now he has a two turn clock.
yes, but
So
he can chum block. It's not unblockable. So
He's got some big
Yeah, but,
booties to
chum
absorb some damage.
blocking slow down Wolf
Yes.
combo.
okay, another ogre and 2/5/2 with trample
Yeah.
are
That is
Yeah.
a two turn clock.
they are a beater.
Isn't that legendary?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
More monarch
got-
than
oh.
before.
Okay, 6 mana, Generous End to stop the ogre and to gain a little bit of life in maybe next turn.
Yeah, the food
It gives
token is
3
going to be
life,
clutch.
right?
Yeah,
How
yeah,
much?
3 lives.
lives, okay.
Yeah, exactly. We also see on the other side of the table something that we did not mention before, because in
Am I
the
wrong on they forgot the lives?
he did not gain those yet.
Did not crack the-
He didn't crack the
Found
clue
food.
yet. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, my fault.
So I was talking about the stickers, of course, the sticker sheets that Frittola Cordeschi, as you can see on screen, is gonna be playing, because in its deck he's got the goblin, the sticker goblin, aka name sticker goblin or mind goblin or whatever you wanna call it. Why in paper? There's like something juicy to talk about, Gabriele. Do you know that?
Yes.
What's the difference between MTGO sticker goblins and in paper? Is
Okay.
there
The
perhaps?
infinite recursion, first of all.
Yes, in MTGO, Name Seeker Goblin is an absolute blast because it guarantees at least 4 mana, and oh my gosh, this is a very good move because
This is
sorry,
huge.
yes, a bolt to kill the ant and to play an initiative creature with the name of Avenging Hunter.
With
And
any
so-
kind of regrets, Kordesky.
No, it's
And it's another trampler.
very merciless.
Yeah.
It's another trampler, and he has 2 emblems. So he has
Yeah.
the marquee and the initiative. Okay, now we are talking about the stickers. Yes, in MTGO, Name Seeker Goblin is
A dice roll.
almost too good compared to the paper version, because it gives 4, 5, or 6 mana, but the probability are chosen with a dice roll. Here in paper, you need to choose 3 seeker between 10, and maybe there's not the possibility to make 6 mana, and there's not the possibility to reuse a sticker with that name. So we'll see. It's good because it's a ritual with legs. You
It's
can
like,
say that.
yeah, toned down a little bit, but it produces a body, which is pretty good for this strategy, because it's not only an all-in strategy to like get the initiative as soon as possible, but the more bodies you get, the more the bushwalker is gonna hit your opponent.
Yes, and to regain or to defend the
Yeah.
emblems.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. To
Now it's
to
a
block some.
very, very important turn because Giacomo Stefanello has 2 X-Bane Guardian, and he in the next turn can win with an unblock with an infinite combo. So let's see how now blocks, because there's a 5/2 and a 7/6 with trample, and now we need to do a little bit of math.
And usually math is for blockers, right? We got some chunky guys on this side, but not having power for real does not stop a creature from attacking you for real. I mean, you can take some time, take like 1 or more turns, but as you were saying before, you're just gonna hinder your gameplay if you do that. So Giacomo has to like really count up what's the amount of mana that he can produce the next
lot.
turn and try. Yeah, it's still a lot, of course, but is it gonna be enough? Well, he's got a Quirion Ranger and X-Bane Guardian. That's an excellent synergy. As soon as you have those ready up, because X-Bane, of course, doesn't have haste, but Quirion, like,
Yes.
we can say it does with its ability. But when you can tap and untap the X-Bane, that's where the magic is gonna be happening, of course.
The magic because
Yes. Now it's important to know how many if Giacomo survives this turn, how many walls or creature with defenders he has in hand, because now with these blocks, only one X-Bane Guardian remains alive. And so we'll see a game,
Okay.
because he has
Yeah.
another
Initiative trigger.
Yes, and he will go to
the
he had
trap,
the torch
yeah.
in the hand.
and give
It will-
the exactly 5 damage that were missing by
It-
Giacomo. So first match.
A really quick one. Actually, from Giacomo, we didn't really see the magic I was talking about just a couple minutes ago. I mean, he dropped down the early game of the deck. That's cool and everything. But some key cards were missing, like a Reap in the Graves that could have like recouped a couple cards, try to stabilize the board once again and try to get invested in the future.
At this point, it was the only one card that Giacomo needs to draw is the closing one. So
Yeah, exactly.
Wincon or Drift of Phantasm at least.
Just to tutor that. Or even Fogs, which are not played main deck, but we can see if he has in the sideboard. Yeah, I can see one, and is right off the bat putting that in, which is pretty good, I'd say, against a deck that's so aimed at punishing your slow rolls and destroying you in combat. But
Yes.
just in combat, that's the thing. So it can
There's
be
the-
manageable.
The emblem is a problem too.
Yeah, that's a problem as well. Yeah, but if you can gain those turns to set up your combo, you might work it out in some way and be favored.
The plan is to stay alive.
Yeah, exactly.
And now let's see, because Giacomo will be on the play in game 2, and a nice. I think the fog are very important in this matchup, because maybe in response to a Bushwalker you can soak a very big amount of damage. It's not repeatable, and I think it's important to notice that with the Fritola Kordeschi playing so many emblems, Tuk Rubblefort together with some 1/1 or a creature without defenders can steal one of the emblems.
Yeah.
If he goes with a not very good attack. So it's
The
it's good.
attraction of the stickers
Yes.
is going on.
I was looking at Nicola or Fritola, as you wish, sideboard plan. There's not that many very cards that could be added to supplement this round, I'd say. But there's one in particular that could be really good, which is Flaring Pain. Yeah, exactly. That could completely obliterate the game plan from Giacomo of stopping the combat phase with fog effects. And
The real question
is he gonna be able
do
to
you
draw
think- do you
the
think-
single
do
one?
you think that Fritola side in?
I hope
Flaring
so.
Pain?
I hope so.
I see.
How many beers you drank today?
Not enough yet.
Okay.
Yet.
Okay, he chose a strange
line.
choice, because he puts
can look
4
at this.
Pyroblast. He wants to fight the
combo.
The combo. Relic and Pyroblast.
Relic and Progenitus. Yeah, that's an interesting take.
Why Relic?
Just to like prevent
Reaping the Graves
Reaping the
recursion.
Graves recursion. Yeah, exactly. I think for that, but I think you dilute too much your deck's game plan this way. I mean, I can see 4 breath weapons. I wouldn't play the deck in the first instance, but if I had to play that,
You're not brave enough.
if somebody like put shackles on me and forced me to play the deck, I might have considered at least a couple of copies, because they can like destroy the early creatures, the mana guys that cost 1 or
I don't know, guys.
at
Why
max 2
Relic?
mana.
I am as RAG as Girl Initiative player. I am the attacker. So why I want to?
Yeah, it's
maybe
it
on
slows
the
you
relic.
down.
I
on
want
the
to
draw-
attack
on the
more.
in
On
the,
the
on the
draw,
draw
you
it
want-
might make more sense than on the play, but
Yes, you want to
but
take
still,
a more controlling side.
yeah. Also, Pyroblast, I think it's okay against walls, but it's not like a closing point. What would you say? I think that it only counters like combo pieces or
Yeah, the most important
walls
combo pieces.
walls counters, but they can recur them. So you have to pair that with the relic as well. So that's why he's going this route probably. But yeah, I don't know.
Put on the wing on of this version of Wolf Combo.
I think it's gonna be the white guy. We're gonna check the list in a second, but it might be the new guy or maybe the really old one which drains life. It's usually either the red 3-drop that deals damage or
Valor
the
Invoker.
yeah or the black 3-drop.
Or Bloodrat Invoker. Okay. Giacomo play Scholar of Atreus. Scholar of Atreus. That it's a 1/4 that can with 3 mana. Each opponent lose lose 1 life and you gain life. Now we see 2 bolts to the 2 creature, and now these bolts were clutch because clears the board. And now we see with the lead Stampede how fast can rebuild. How fast can rebuild Giacomo? Now we see a card that I've never seen.
I think it's Dongler Invoker, but I have no idea what
yes,
that is.
it's
But you
Dongler.
might know.
Yes, Dongler Invoker is from the cycle of Invoker, and if I'm not wrong, with 8 mana you tap all the creature your opponent controls.
So it's another fog effect, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a very expensive one.
Yeah, but you can afford that in walls, I say, if you got creatures on the ground. Yeah, and it
Yeah.
also has flying, and it's a 2/2, so a 2/1 actually. Yeah.
I don't know about this card.
What do you know about initiative instead? Because Frittola Cordeschi just dropped a big guy on an empty board. Because we can talk like hours about the cantrip, the green cantrips of
deck
walls
was
combos. Yeah, but when your board is empty, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, those 2 bolts were very good to clear the board and to kill obviously an X-Bane Guardian.
This is like a particularly good strategy against the wall decks, which in comparison to elves, for example, just in Pauper, because in the other formats, Bolt the Bird rules everything. But in Pauper, it's kind of strange as an attitude to take against elves. You usually bolt the payoffs, not the mana dorks.
Yeah.
But against walls, you are so much more interested in
Yeah, because-
bolting the mana dorks.
Because the dork are the payoff.
Yeah, exactly. They're both. But if you can stop the early mana, the development of the deck, it really slows down, and you can shut the door before it even does anything.
How many lands? 12 forest.
Yeah, usually
Really brave.
Yeah. Usually elves. Well, we don't see that so much anymore.
I know, fuck you.
Yeah, but it usually played like 13 lands or something.
13.
There was the island version
Highest
as well.
number is 13.
Yeah. You have so many mana producers, you don't need to draw 2 lands in a row or you're screwed. But we see another initiative.
Another Avenging Hunter.
Yeah. This is
Frittola
pretty bad for
He's a very
Giacomo.
maleducato.
Who?
Frittola is a very maleducato.
Yeah, he's really bad for his opponent. He's not behaving. But yeah, as Italian says, questo il mazzo fa. This is what the deck does. So yeah.
let's see
we
if
see a really
Giacomo-
short clock now.
Yes, let's see if Giacomo can put up some defense. We see a Shield Wall Sentinel.
He also had like some unlucky strikes because he's got 5 lands on the board.
Not what you want to see with Wolf's Combo.
Yeah, exactly. Usually 2, at most 3 are enough to assemble a combo and win.
Now
But
we see
5,
a Crushing Drawbridge. It's a very interesting one.
It's not that played anymore, is it?
Yes, but I think that it's in this spot, it's if he can survive, it's good because it can let you combo out of nowhere. And so let's see. With the okay, we see a Bushwalker, but we didn't see the second red.
Dicono che Stefanello sta a 8. Vado a checcare.
Probably yes.
There might be a difference in life
yes,
points.
because
We're gonna
there's a
just
chop,
see now.
The chop trigger.
From the second Avenging
Yes.
Counter, yeah. But this might be a really quick one. Crashing Drawbridge is like I don't want to say ancient technology for the deck, but a pretty old one, I'd say. Earlier configurations adopted that as like the new Tutuk does. That's the role of the card. But usually, not having haste hinders the gameplay a bit too much, probably nowadays. And also the benefits for Tuk Tuk, even though it's more mana intensive for the cost and for the colors, but haste on that grants an extra blocker against glitter decks as well. So it's kind of cool having that mixed synergy and kind of unexpected one. Just because, why would you have haste on a wall? What does it do? Like,
That's a very good question. No, it's a name sticker goblin.
followed by a torch. Okay. So he wants to go into the throne.
Okay.
What if you flip like a bushwalker with the throne?
You can kick
Can you pay the kicker?
I
Yes,
don't
you can. Can you? Not? Probably
No,
not,
you
because
can-
it's not casted. It's just put into play. But whatever it's gonna be, it's gonna be bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, they confirmed to us that Giacomo at the moment is at 8 life points because he took 5 from the trap room.
Now they are recounting the mana to see if you can play Bushwalker with
Kicker,
with
yeah,
kicker,
and we
yes.
see the shake of the hands.
So the 2 bolts were very clutch to win the game for Frizzola, and he takes a very good hand. And that's what the deck does, and does it very good.
That's a wrap. It was a really quick one as well. I mean, as we said, we were talking about the speed of these two decks. If there's no interaction, they're still both pretty fast, and I think that walls might have been more consistent, but we've seen a couple poor draws, not really combo centered, and those bolts,
Yes,
they were really the key to to this matchup.
In game 1, he saw the X-Bane Guardian a turn later, because I think that if he saw it a turn before, he can easily win. He saw 2 X-Bane Guardian, but in game 2, the Avenging Hunter after the 2 bolts were backbreaking.
Yeah. And we know that apart from the fog effects, walls cannot really do that much to
No counter.
to defend itself.
No counter, no removal, no possibility to regain the emblem from the opponent. And let's see if we can have one of the players.
Yeah,
the
we've got
Frittola
some.
is incoming.
Yeah, we've got some groupies in chat for Fritto. So yeah, we're gonna have him. We got some guy commenting about the matchup, and yeah,
He's possessed by a demon.
is he?
What is cooking this demon? Yes.
Yeah.
Comunque ma sei dato 4 piro e 2 relic.
Yeah, we got confirmation about double relics and 4 pyroblasts. We're gonna ask him what he wanted to do. It's probably because of what we were thinking about, like stopping and interacting more with the combo, and no flare in pain. So either he didn't expect the fog
See that
effect.
I was right.
See,
Yeah,
you
it's
you
nice,
were
but-
right. You were right.
Cazzo libero.
Okay. Now we are waiting for Nicola. If you have a question to the RG to the Gruul initiative player, you can ask in the chat, and then we'll
And
ask
we'll
him.
answer for him, but like wrongly. So
Questions
yeah.
like, how can you be so sexy?
Yeah. How can you keep playing bad decks?
This kind
I
of-
didn't want to say that, but yeah. How can you keep playing that bag of decks, but still be consistent with wins. Well, you cannot because Fritto is not consistent.
From the chat, they say even the torch attacked the last turn.
Yeah, exactly. I've
All-
seen that. He just stopped everything because it had haste, of course.
Yes.
So yeah,
Everyone
that makes
in
sense.
the red zone. And
But
let's
what about Ciotola?
I don't know. What about Ciotola?
He is playing Dredge, not Ultratron.
Really?
Yes.
What the
For
fuck?
guys that might not know who Ciotola is, he's Matteo Mazzola, can we say the king of Pauper for
Yeah.
Milan?
Yes.
He usually goes pretty well in Milan. When he goes abroad, as in
my mind,
Pisa
he's
or
like,
Roma.
he's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yeah,
He literally transforms himself when he plays Paupergeddon.
Yes, he chose not to trust his pet tech Ultratron, and he tried Dredge. He played a few. We were chatting in the last couple of days. He was playing some leagues, and he found a good list of Dredge. But I think it's 2-1 now. No, I don't know
Okay.
how he's going this turn.
He was 2-1 also at the Lost Paupergeddon.
Yes.
If I'm not wrong.
Yes, and then he went straight to
Then he-
the
then he
top
wins.
eight. Yes.
that's what he does. Not the deck, but directly Matteo.
Okay.
Trust the player, not the deck.
Yeah, exactly,
Like
exactly.
Francini.
I'm gonna call Nicola.
Yeah, okay. In the meantime, let's talk about this Dredge deck. We haven't seen that on stream yet, I think. I wasn't here the couple of rounds ago, but I think that, it's a pretty interesting deck.
Yeah.
Did you try that?
First of all, it's interesting because it was not a game that really exists
Yeah, exactly.
before the
Like,
last set.
we
so
have a lot of decks that revolve around using the graveyard, but
Yeah.
not as in like other formats.
I
like this one.
tried to play a deck with the Dragon Cycle of cards, so Dragon Wing, Dragon Shadow.
Like giving haste to Olamog Crusher, I guess. Yeah.
Haste or Fear
Or
or,
Fear, yeah,
Trample,
yeah.
for example.
That's cute at most, I think.
Yeah, but more-
because it's not consistent.
No, of course not. They remain in the for fun sphere,
Yeah.
so it was not a competitive archetype. So this
It's fun. You can destroy somebody sometimes when
Yeah,
you like
sometimes.
go turn to Fateless Looting into Reanimate.
I was not able to play the deck so consistently. So I'm really happy that now Dredge is a playable archetype.
It really is. It's a really interesting one, and we sure are going to be able to talk about that. We got Fritola
Oh.
here. Nicola is his
Please.
true name.
Hello,
Come here.
He is
Io non parlo inglese.
Frittola
We're
Cordeschi.
going to translate for you, don't worry. Traduciamo per te.
Traduciamo per te.
So we just had you on the stream, and you destroyed your your opponent. Yeah, he's just
Very
translated.
lucky,
Yeah.
very lucky.
It's luck based, but also we were talking about the speed of both decks. Yeah.
velocità con cui i vostri mazzi fanno la
You're really funny when you're doing this. I like it. The both of the decks are pretty fast, but I think the peak of your deck is faster early game, but then could be like slow enough to permit the Wolves deck to take over if they find the combo.
ti ha permesso di essere più.
And if you don't find pieces of interaction, which you did, because bolts were actually the key for winning those matchups.
We say that you were really maleducato with double bolt.
You didn't behave with your opponent. Sei stato maleducato con i due bolt.
No, ma secondo voi era giusto fare doppie volte?
He's asking if it was right to bolt creatures.
We talked
Yes,
about that,
We talked
and
about that,
We
and
think that is the right choice.
that's the right choice. We were comparing that to elves, which usually you don't bolt the bird, but bolt the payoff. Di solito ammazzi il payoff in elfi. But instead, against wolves, if you can stop the early game, you're at an advantage, and your deck can take over with that advantage
È stata una buona
early
mossa
game.
perché ti ha permesso poi di andare.
Yeah, exactly. If you can slow down the wolves deck, you can take over with your board presence because you got more well, almost the only attacking
È
creatures
sempre bello
in the
fare
matchups.
fulmine, dicono.
Yeah.
La carta
Bolt
più bella
is
di
always
Magic.
Bolt the best card in Magic.
But
Anche l'attacco finale è
I
stato
think-
molto bello.
Sì,
Yeah,
ho la torcia.
we've seen you tapping the torch at the end. That was it had haste, of course.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Why not? Also with the playmat.
Comunque,
A person. Yeah, go
io
ahead.
volevo solo dire che non mi prendo il merito del mazzo perché il mazzo l'ho copiato da un giapponese.
He doesn't take the merit for the deck list because he just copied that from a Japanese player. Do you remember the name?
E Siru, l'ho guardato su
It's
Alleluia.
an MTGO grinder, I guess, or
Sì,
for,
sì,
from a
MTG,
paper
sì,
event.
sì, MTG
Okay,
online,
an online
5.0.
player. Yeah, a 5-0. Yeah, a personal question. We know what kind of decks you like to pilot. Sappiamo che tipo di mazzi ti piace giocare. Why? No, that's not the question. The question is, why did you think, in reality, like I think in your thought process, you actually thought about bringing a deck that brings you joy to play, but even could like
Pensi che
steal
lo
some
porti solo
wins?
perché ti piace giocarlo o perché poi pensi che possa vincere?
Is this good enough for you? I mean, we've just seen you crush your opponent. You're 4-0 at the moment,
4-0,
so it's working. But did you think it could work this well? Pensavi che funzionasse così bene?
No.
That's the most honest opinion we could have received from you.
I like that. With Frito, there's no diplomacy.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Please elaborate.
No, because
Even in
allora,
Italian if
perché,
you want.
No,
Yeah.
perché ha dei limiti col fatto che allora la carta che ho più difficoltà a giocare, però in questo caso non mi è successo nei 4 matchup, è il Goblin Sticker.
So the hardest card to pull off its
abbiamo
full
parlato,
potential
we talked
is
about.
Goblin Sticker, which we actually talk about the differences between the paper version and the online version. He says that it did not happen during these previous matches because you were lucky with the draws. I mean, the stickers rolled out and it was pretty good, I guess.
Perché se me lo spaccano.
Yeah,
He was afraid that the moment
interaction,
before.
yeah.
No, because if they bolt the goblin with the sticker on the stack, I will die.
Yeah,
No.
that's exactly what usually happens when you bolt.
Yeah, of
That's a bird you want to bolt,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
The mana producer that you need to kill
Yeah.
in response to the trigger because it does not produce mana. In paper and online, in both spaces, it works the same. In these regards, at least.
They maintained that kind of ability.
Yeah, of liability from
of
the card.
liability, yeah. Shit, thank
But it's pretty
Il
cool, I
secondo
guess.
problema sono i counter, perché se non sono super veloce, io gioco delle carte.
I think that the
Yeah.
counter are a problem of the deck.
Sì,
Yeah.
secondo me sì.
Well,
Non ce ne ho ancora giocato contro, però
Which
secondo me
deck do you fear?
la risposta
Quale
Qual è
mazzo
il
hai
mazzo di cui hai più
paura
paura di beccare? Di giocare contro?
tutti.
Every
All
deck.
of them.
Yeah.
Allora, in teoria, ma non lo dico perché sennò poi perdo. Non lo dico.
ok,
Ci
diciamo
sono
che-
due mazzi che in teoria il mazzo sta bene, però non lo voglio dire perché poi li becco e perdo.
Ok, ci
So
sta. Ok.
he says that at least 2 decks he's gonna crush them if he gets to them, but he doesn't want to say which ones because scaramanzia.
That's
How do you
superstitious.
translate that? Yeah, he's
Vedi,
he's
ho portato
superstitious.
anche questo.
Oh,
scaramantico.
that's sweet.
La smorfia, quindi per scaramanzia.
This is a very famous like.
traducimi questo, dai.
yeah.
Traducimi smorfia,
It's
dai.
pretty hard to translate, but it's like numbers associated to stuff, and
stuff, yeah.
usually in the southern part of Italy,
Yeah,
in
is,
cultural manners.
Typical of Naples.
Naples, yeah. And yeah, that's superstitious, yeah, for real. But
boss,
it's working out, so we cannot say anything. In the most Italian way, I can say cannot say anything.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I agree.
What can I do?
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Agree.
And what do you think is gonna be like if you keep going this route in the tournament? Come pensi che andrà avanti il torneo se continui a friggere in questa maniera qua?
Se il mazzo vince. Io vinco con lui. Cioè, il mazzo decide cosa fare, cosa fa.
Nicola is
No, anche
pretty.
sbagliato, ho scoperto anche una cosa nuova prima che potevo fare i danni
Bolt
sulla...
prima.
Non lo sapevo,
Sì.
pensavo
Di trample,
solo
con
che se
trample.
morisse,
Esatto.
pensavo solo una volta morta.
Nicola is pretty humble and he's like, yeah, if the deck wins, I'm gonna win. We all know that winning is part skill, part luck. So It makes sense. And he just said that he learned something new on stream, like bolting the creature before trample damage gets you more damage than tramples, because you have to bring.
Solo sarà morto.
No. Because if trample is damage that exceeds the killing of the creature. So if you can kill that or reduce
for example,
constitution
if
to
you
0,
have an attacking
toughness
creature
actually.
with that touch,
Yeah.
you can assign only 1 damage to the blocking creature and all the rest of damage to the player.
If it has trample as well,
If it has trample as
That
well,
touch
of
and
course.
trample, 1 damage to kill the creature and all the rest to the player. Yeah, that works.
Pauper pills.
Yeah, exactly. Now tell me 1 card in Pauper which is playable that has both that touch and trample.
Okay.
See you guys. Bye.
5/2 pirate, of course.
It does not have death touch.
But you can give them.
Okay, well, or you can give trample to a death touch creature. Yeah, of course.
But
Like
I think that
like typhoid.
trample creature are base power bigger than that creature.
But what about like there's a little rat with that touch, a 1/1 for 1 black or something. I don't remember. You can give that rancor and it's fine.
Okay, right, nice.
L'unico mazzo che non vorrei proprio incontrare perché so che sono 10,90 è Burn.
Okay. You mean
Poi hanno scritto qualcosa in chat.
He's scared about.
yeah, he's scared about burn because he does not want to interact with that. Most probably because they can bolt your goblin if they know how to do that.
Sì, a parte
I
quello,
think
ha troppe creature.
We can
Too
say
many
that
creatures.
bolt on the goblin with the mana ability on the stack is your biggest fear.
Yeah,
of the
you're
day.
really scared about that.
And it's
Don't go around telling people because they might not know actually. Farfadet con Rancor. Yeah, Farfadet with Rancor and Death Touch.
Okay.
Nicola, thank you very much for being here.
Grazie a
As a
voi.
player, as a person, because we know each other pretty well. We're pretty good friends. And good luck with the tournament. Keep it up.
Grazie.
You're doing really good.
Adesso vado a bere.
Okay. He's gonna drink a bit. Guys, we're gonna take a little break. Round 4 just ended for the rest of the room. We're gonna have a couple chit chats here and there.
Yeah, and we try to find the next matchup.
Yep.
We're trying to bring here match that we didn't.
We didn't see on stream.
It's really difficult.
We actually were
today.
talking about the dredge deck, and
Yeah.
if we're lucky enough, we might have somebody playing that on stream, so we can talk about that and elaborate.
We're going. I'm going to watch Mazzola.
Yeah, you're gonna
Matteo.
fetch somebody that
Yeah,
plays
I'm
that.
gonna
Yeah,
fetch
yeah.
somebody.
And thank you so much for being here, guys, in the chat, and keep it up as
Yeah,
well
of course.
as Nicola should be doing, which
Fritola.
is right up here. You can see him still. Yeah. This is BojukaPod, like me, and it's not like him. Because he's Sapo, I'm Andrea from BojukaPod.
Yeah.
This is Paupergeddon 2004
Yeah, see
in
you
Lecco, Winter
in
Edition.
10 minutes, I
10
think.
minutes,
10
yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
See you later.
I have a break.
Thank you, guys.
Goodbye.